And action. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Mindy here again. I am here to do my new video on chapter 10 of Nowhere But Up by Pattie Mallette. I already done all the other chapters and I'm ready to dig right in to chapter 10. So let's start. Okay, so in chapter 10, Pattie talked to Jeremy, Justin Bieber's dad, after the drama that went down in chapter 9. She mustered the courage to talk to him in regards to seeing baby Justin. When he came over to see the baby, he used Pattie's phone to call long distance to his mother. Pattie got frustrated because it accumulated charges, so she kicked him in the shin. She then got scared he would do something back, and he did. And he did. He pushed her in the wall, and he almost left with the baby afterwards, but he didn't. Pattie's friend was there at the apartment, and they were scared he would take the baby. Again, he did not. And after that incident, they tried keeping things drama-free and made things mostly about the baby. So, yeah, that's part of chapter 10. Okay, chapter 10, another part in chapter 10 that I liked or that stood out to me is when Pattie said, "I survived single motherhood by sheer willpower and a ton of prayer." Hearing her talk about the heart of being a single mother made me think I'm not alone when it comes to being a single mother. There are others out there who have done it and who are doing it as we speak. There's another part where she says, "Like most single mothers, I quickly discovered the art of survivor mode," and I think it's true. Hearing her say that gives me the idea what to pray for today. I know God takes care of single mothers. I know He cares. I know He has a plan for each of them, even the ones who don't know of Him or have a relationship with Him. So, yeah, I'm a single mom by choice, which means I did donor conception, which I shared in a previous video, but I'm sharing again just in case you're just landing on this video. I think no matter how you're a single mother, I feel like you can still connect. You can still connect with other single mothers of the past, of the future, of the past and of the current. And I think it's amazing, and you can learn and have knowledge of how to deal with it. I'm hoping I won't be a single mom forever, but you just never know. But I'm having the hope and that God will help me find the right spouse, the right person. And it doesn't happen for everyone, and my heart is with those people, and yeah, that's life sometimes. So another part of chapter 10 that stood out to me was this. At age 20, Pattie had a responsibility where she was responsible for a 14-year-old foster girl named Liz. I thought that was awesome and thoughtful of her to do as a young single mom. Liz would end up staying with Pattie and little Justin for a year and a half. Pattie felt she was a positive influence on her because she stopped stealing and using drugs and enrolled in school full-time. So yeah, like she lived in a little tiny apartment with her and Justin, and then Liz moved in, and then she had to find a new apartment, and she kept praying and praying, and finally her prayers were answered, and she was able to land a 3-bedroom apartment, and she stayed there for, I believe, 3 years, and then she got kicked out because Justin was too loud. That's funny to me. But yeah, chapter 10 was interesting. There was also a part at the end where she was losing her faith. She was having like a faith crisis, which I think we all have gone through at least once in our lives, or if it doesn't happen If it haven't happened, it probably will or could happen. She was having a faith crisis. She was walking away from God, and then she got a call from someone from her church and saying that God wanted her to tell her that she loves Pattie and stuff like that. And so that kind of helped her see that God cared about her, and because it was like it happened right after she had that little faith crisis. And I feel like God works little miracles like that into our lives to show us that He cares. And He knocks, for me, like when I have moments of like God is not listening, or maybe, for my religion, I'm like, maybe it's too hard for me. I have God come knocking on my door, and I let Him in, and then beautiful things happen. I know that certain things happen for a reason, and God is teaching us, and we're growing and we're learning, and things are not super simple for a reason. And I know that He cares about us, and He wants the best for us. And in my religion, we believe that we can grow from our experiences. I'm sure other religions believe that too, in Christianity. But I know that God truly, truly cares, and that even when life seems hard, if we endure to the end and we put our faith in Heavenly Father and Jesus Christ, He will bless us, and we can find peace during the hard. Well, thank you guys for watching my take on chapter 10 of Nowhere But Up. If you aren't subscribed, subscribe, comment, and if you're looking for a good book to read, check out Nowhere But Up by Pattie Mallette. And I hope you guys have a great day. Sayonara.